The 911 GT3 is unavoidably beloved by enthusiasts. For individuals who have an unwavering enthusiasm for low weight, high revs, and 3 pedals, the hot-up, track-ready Porsche is a perfect blend of everything purists value. It's the final stronghold for analog supercars, with the exception of a few low-production, multimillion-dollar exotics. The previous GT3 was nearly flawless. A double wishbone front suspension system and more aero than ever before helped it reach new performance and feedback benchmarks when it was first introduced in 2021. Furthermore, practicality on the road was not sacrificed for such enhancements. So, how can one get more perfect? With the car's 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat-six reaching the limit for existing emissions laws, Porsche's GT department is facing an increasingly difficult task. However, in typical Porsche form, the business was able to delve deeper than before with a few minor but significant adjustments that culminate in something very amazing. The GT3 is unique due to its 4.0-liter flat-six engine. The car's engine is its lifeblood and what sets it apart from the competition. The GT3 wouldn't feel as unique without it. Porsche is aware of this. In a recent poll, the business asked 2,000 GT3 owners if they would prefer a high-revving flat-six engine to a turbocharged one, even if the latter offers more power and efficiency. It should come as no surprise that most owners wanted to keep the 4.0-liter. Given the increasingly strict emissions regulations in the US, Europe, and China, this proved to be difficult for Porsche. In addition to 2 particulate filters for Europe, the exhaust now contains 4 restrictive catalytic converters. However, the flat-six continues to produce 502 horsepower. To maintain that number, a lot of internal changes were made. The individual throttle bodies have been redesigned for improved airflow, and new cams speed up valve opening times. The air intake temperature is lowered via an upgraded airbox and oil cooler, respectively. The engine variations between this car and the previous GT3 are barely noticeable until you drive them side by side. With its quick throttle response, triumphantly linear power band, and amazing 9,000 RPM crescendo, this is the same naturally aspirated 4.0 that I know and love from behind the wheel. Like the prior car, I was transported to a higher plane by window-down tunnel runs, and there were plenty of holy noises despite the additional exhaust restriction. This is still one of the best engines in the business, if not the best. Porsche was unable to preserve torque in order to make this engine compliant with the current emissions regulations. The new flat-six produces 331 pound-feet, which is 15 less than the previous model. Engineers chose to make the largest material alteration to the GT3, a final drive that is 8% shorter, instead of conceding defeat. By substituting a more active set of cogs for the lost twist, the ratio, which was taken from the Porsche 911 S/T, adds another level of excitement to the powertrain. The new gearing immediately catches your attention. Setting out in first no longer feels like a long journey to 9,000 RPM in the GT3 with a manual transmission. You arrive swiftly and move up to second before you realize it. At slower speeds, the car feels even more prepared to slam into the following corner. The temptation to grab first gear via hairpins used to be strong. However, it is no longer the case. And as a result, the vehicle performs better on the road.